Okay, today this is Matt, and who knows virtually nothing about metal.
Nothing.
And has never touched a guitar before.
Maybe when I was 10.
Okay. And we're going to try to teach him his first metal riff. Stick around and see if it can be done. So have you ever heard metal before?
Yeah, I've heard metal before, and I really don't care for it. Don't think it's music. I was brought up in the 60s, and it's not my style.
Okay, that's fair enough. What don't you like about it?
It just sounds like a lot of banging, and it's not just, I don't know, it just doesn't sound like music.
Okay. Well, today we're going to see if we're going to start you on a little adventure and see if we can get you to play your first metal riff. When I first told you about this, I didn't tell you what I was going to ask you to play, right?
No, no.
Okay, so I'm going to play that for you right now.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
Think you could do that?
Well, I don't know if I can do that. It actually didn't sound too bad, I got to be honest.
Okay. Do you know who that is?
No, I don't follow any of that stuff.
Okay.
So.
You know Black Sabbath, right?
Yeah. I've heard the name. I mean, I've probably turned in, stations on the radio, heard stuff in the past.
That's the riff right there.
Okay.
It might sound a little fast to you. It's probably a little easier than you think it is.
Oh boy.
But we'll give it a shot. And I know people out there might be thinking, well, why don't you try out the first Black Sabbath song with him? There's only 3 notes. But that's a little difficult because there's not a lot of timing there. At least with this one, it's almost like a built-in metronome. So let's try that out.
All right.
So
well,
first, let's
luck.
give you a guitar.
All right.
Let's see how that goes.
All right.
And put this strap around you.
All right, like this.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And try to keep it more like this.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Now you have access to the strings of it.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
So, what you're going to start off first is that riff. That
Okay.
dun 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 dun.
Okay.
That first dun 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 is just this string here. It's called an open string.
Yeah.
This is an E string right here, this big one.
Yeah.
And you're going to be hitting that like that.
Now, what do I do with this hand?
You just, for now you don't have to touch anything. There you go. Right. But if you notice, it sounds a little bit different than on the album. The album is kind of a thicker sound.
Yeah.
So what you have to do is to take your palm,
Okay.
you have to place it right around here and do the same thing again, hitting the same string. You hear the difference now?
Mm-hmm.
And the farther up you go, you choke on it, the tighter it becomes. Right now you're not palm muting. Yeah, try it again. Try slowly. Dun 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 dun. And you got 2 ways to do this. You can do all downstrokes, so you're sweeping against the same string, or you can try going back and forth like this on the same string. That's more difficult to do like that. Now we're not going to be touching it right now, we're just doing the open strings. See, there you go. Well, you just did something that's very important. You got irritated by these strings ringing all the time, right?
Yeah.
And you stopped it with your other hand. That's perfect. That's what you're supposed to do. So,
Okay.
keep your other hand here,
Yeah.
and you kind of just lay them across without pushing down too hard, just to kind of keep them from ringing. Now see how clean that sounds?
Okay.
You just got, all you're doing is that 6. All we can hear is that 6th string. No other strings are ringing. So now it sounds much cleaner. Now you got a good, consistent. You got intervals. You're spaced out equally, which is good.
Let me try something.
Okay. Oh, alternate picking. There you go. That's really hard to get consistently. Good. That's good. That's really good. That right, what you're doing right now, is like the absolute fundamental of metal.
Okay.
Metal uses this 6th string open, palm muted all the time.
Okay.
So the next part is called a power chord. This is going to be a little more difficult here. So the way you count these, you're going to hit with your index finger.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to hold that. Yep.
Okay.
And then hit the 6th string. But no palm muting. This is open.
Oh.
There you go. And then you're going to go to the 8th one here on the next string.
Uh-huh.
And you can either use this, the ring finger, or the pinky, whatever feels better for you. Okay? And you hit it both at the same time. Hit more of the, I didn't hear too much.
Oh, both of them. Oh, yeah, I
same
see.
time. There you go. That's a power chord. All metal is derivative of that power chord. You've heard that a million times before.
Yeah.
Okay?
No, I don't have a ear for music.
Right?
I mean, it just sounds.
Sounds like you're doing pretty well.
Whatever.
So he's been switching back and forth between a hard pick and a light pick. Does it feel any different to you?
I don't know. I mean, I guess I'd go with the light one for now.
Okay.
You have to tell me. I'm not the expert.
No. There is no. This is purely preference.
I'd try this one right now.
If that's what feels better,
Right.
you should keep
Yeah.
using it then.
Yeah.
Let's have you listen to it one more time.
Okay.
And just so you get it kind of in your head. Is the riff starting to get stuck in your head? Yeah, right there. Your phrasing there is really good. You're getting the idea of. You want to do the.
All right. So.
It's difficult, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So. All right. So I'm gonna go. Wait a minute. So. And then I'm gonna put my hands here and go.
Yep. Now, see here. You gotta be perfectly in the middle as best you can between that 6th hit.
That's.
So when you're doing these open palm muted E's here,
Yeah.
you want to keep your hands
Close.
in this area so you don't have to run your hands over to race to it.
This would be very difficult.
Yeah. You're just not used to it, that's all it is.
Got what the melody is.
So it's dun 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 dun
Okay.
dun 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 dun. Instead of worrying about the whole thing, all let's concentrate on right now is piece by piece.
Yeah.
So all we want to get you to is dun 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 dun. Done.
Yeah.
That's all we want to worry about for now.
That's
We'll
all.
add in the other parts after.
That's all I was trying to do.
Okay. No, I think you're doing good. I honestly do. You far exceeded my expectations so far. Oh, now we're getting somewhere. You know what also it could be? You could be striking the strings before your palm leaves it.
Yeah. It is
And then you're halfway through,
Yeah.
and you're pulling it off.
I'm
So
just getting used to getting it off there.
this is why you want to do things slower. You're trying to get the same tempo as that right off the bat,
Yeah.
and it's better to just go slower.
Whoops.
Again, you're not hitting the 6th string there.
Trying to just get that.
Yep. There you go. Let's stop for today. How do you think you did?
I have no idea. I feel like I'm in kindergarten. I mean, I am in
Okay.
kindergarten, and it's
So let me ask you this: do you, when you play that in your mind, do you tie it to what I played for you? Can you hear that you're playing the same thing?
no.
When you play it by yourself, do you that song is called "Symptoms of the Universe"?
Mhm.
Does your brain say, "Hey, that's Symptoms of the Universe. I'm playing what I just heard." You know what I'm saying? Do you hear that? You don't hear that you're making the same sounds that I just played for you? You're not making a connection between them?
Not really. I mean, it's because I don't think I'm there. To me, my hearing.
I'll tell you why I think you are. Because as soon as I played it the second time,
Yeah.
you
Did it better?
did it better, and I could tell
Yeah.
you were imitating what you
Those
just
sound.
heard.
Okay.
And what happens after a while, because this is the first time you ever heard the song, right?
Yeah.
You don't know it.
No.
So maybe I'll keep playing it for you each time I see you.
Probably.
And then what it's going to do is going to stick in your head, and you're going to get a feel for it.
Right.
And you'll start trying to replicate that with your movements. Because as soon as I played the second time, I could definitely tell that you were trying to do the da-da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
And you had the same pattern, you had the same aggression there. You
Right.
knew what you just heard. You knew how to try to imitate it.
Yeah,
And
I
as
guess
time
so.
goes on, you kind of drifted away.
Yeah.
So you probably forgot what it sounded like.
Right. Yeah. Now, this is just one of these. I can't be here every week to do this.
No.
So how am I going to get to a point where I can play what you just did? You think?
Well, we'll see how long it takes.
Oh.
So I think it's going to be the second time you come back, you might remember nothing.
You're right. You're right because I'm old.
Well, this without
I
doing it
can't
every
remember
day,
what I had for breakfast yesterday. But there's a lot. I pretty much hate metal music.
Right.
But this it's not it's acceptable, I guess, to my hearing.
Okay.
So from that point of view, it's not like it's disgusting. And I guess I relate a lot of metal music to screaming like Kiss on the stage, and
Right. Right.
that really, I don't know, whatever. So
No, I get what you're saying. So everyone out there, thank you for watching this, and let me know what you think. Should we stick here with Matt and keep doing this? Do you want to have him come back and do it again? Should we do a whole series out of this? Do we try to get him to that level where he can play it perfectly? Let me know what you think in the comments, and thanks for watching.